Did I press record? It's Thursday night, and it's been another week, and it's time for another Don't Forget to Breathe. This is the third time I've started this. The first time I waffled on for half an hour without actually saying anything of any note whatsoever. The second time I actually started speaking, realised that I was remembering the story wrong, and I've just started for the fourth time. Anyway, so yeah, the week can be quickly glossed over by me saying that I've done fuck all. Literally done fuck all. It's been like one of those weeks where I've I'm just gonna shift it to there. Where I have been getting out of bed and waiting for nothing, and then going to bed again, and then getting out of bed and waiting for that. I've done that 7 times in the past week. I just seem to be fucking going round in circles here. Nothing seems to be happening, and it's pissing me off. It is. So there's nothing to report. Not really to say. So like when the first take of this, I rambled on for half an hour without saying a goddamn word, basically. So I was just scrolling through social media. I was almost uploaded it, and I decided that I couldn't upload it because it was just a load of fucking nonsense. So I deleted it and I just started scrolling through social media, and I got inspired. Got inspired by seeing a little TikTok on social media where there's like an Australian copper or some sort. I think he was Australian anyway, and it said how to piss everybody off on the shift. I guess the radio only goes quiet this evening, isn't it? And within like 3 seconds, someone jumps on the radio. I can't believe you've just fucking said that. And you don't say the Q words. You never say the Q words. And I just thought it just reminds me of like when I learned that you don't say the Q word. I was fairly new to me the job in the supermarket. And my mentor Dave, me and Dave, were on a on the late, and to be fair, to be absolutely fair, um, it was, I'm going to say peaceful. It was peaceful, and I just turned around and said, it just came out. Quiet, isn't it? Dave looked at me. Don't say that. I was like, I didn't know. I didn't know. He said, you don't say it. You've just ruined it now. And I was like, don't be soft. It's just a word. It's just a word. So like by the end of that shift, we we evacuated the store. Anything from me saying that, saying it was quiet. Everything went tits up. Everything went tits up, and it ended up with us evacuating the store. I can't remember. There's a few things that went wrong, but the major thing was the evacuation. Um, and at the end of the shift, at the end of the shift, uh, coming towards the end of the shift, it was like we're stood at the podium, and once again it dropped off. There was like virtually no one coming in and out of the store. It dropped off, and Dave turns to me and he looked at me and he went, "Never say the Q word. Say it's peaceful." And I never have since. I never have because it was just a fucking shit show. There's something about it. I don't know what it is. There's just something about it. By the way, this is the homebrew. It fucking tastes amazing. I was going to turn it into strawberry cider, but it hasn't lasted that long because it just tastes so great. It, in terms of an apple cider, I would put it up there with store bought stuff easily. You know the in taste wise, in taste wise, the alcohol content. I don't even know how strong it is. It was made with the with the Levian, um, and it's when I first did it, when I first I thought I'd put it all in the barrel, and it's still in the barrel. I haven't even bottled it up. It hasn't been carbonated or anything. I've just been drinking it like that. But it's, as I say, still in the barrel. The 9 litres, 9 litres, which is what I normally get. I normally get 9 litres in a batch. I have since that first glass, the first tasted glass, I've gone through fucking 4 litres of 9 litres, and it hasn't even. It's not even going to get bottled. It's just getting drunk out of the fucking barrel because why the fuck not? It does mean that next week I'm going to have to start another. See, I'm going to have to drink this before next week now to get the bottle. But next week I'm going to have to start another batch for Christmas because this batch is fucking too good. It just tastes so nice. Um, it's a lovely apple. It's a very crisp apple flavour, and I don't know why. I don't know. The only thing that's different is the yeast that I've used. If the yeast is preserving the flavour, then wow. um, it is. As I say, it's a lovely crisp. It's a nice colour. It's nice and clear. Um, it just tastes like apple juice, but it's fucking strong as shit. It's just a clean apple taste. I say the only thing that I've changed. So got the usual recipe for every. It's a 4.5 litres. I get an each demijohn to get like 9 litres. So for every like 4.5 litres, it's 2 litre of concentrate apple juice, uh, which would then be no, a litre of spring water and a litre of tea, which is thinking about it. Uh, it's the Yorkshire tea. Okay. It's the Yorkshire tea. Now I don't know whether it's now thinking is that new. Because I've normally have PG. I'm using Yorkshire. Could be the Yorkshire tea. I don't know. But either way, whether it's the Yorkshire tea or whether it's the new yeast that I'm using, it's more likely to be the tea. Thinking about it, it's more likely to be the tea. So anyway, you're talking 2 litres of orange, two litres of apple concentrate, a litre of spring water, and a litre of tea. Now I'm saying a litre of spring water. It's topped up. It's topped up with the spring water, so it's probably at least an half of spring water. Which would make it 4.5 litres then, wouldn't it? And it's just made a really crisp apple taste, and it's incredibly strong, which is great. So yeah, that's it. That's it. That's all I've really got. That was seriously not even 10 minutes, and I'm done. And the first take of this, I was still rambling on for another fucking 20 minutes, basically saying fuck all. And I feel like I've said fuck all in this 10 minutes. Oh, let me just go. Bread making dough. I love it. That's a new recipe. Uh, it's actually I've learned with the with the bread baking. It's all about the dough is all about the ratio of dress of dress. I told you that's fucking strong. It's all about the ratio wet to dry, and the recipe that is almost that was given to me by a baker, and the ratio was 600 grams dry to 300 grams wet. About about that ratio. The ratio of my recipe for doing flatbreads is 300 grams dry to 200 grams wet, and it makes a really nice a really nice dough for flatbread. I was doing it a few weeks back. I was doing the flatbread, and the thought just crossed my mind. Maybe if I changed the ratio on the bread, what sort of bread would it make? So I changed the ratio from 600 to 300 to 600 and 400. So 600 grams dry to 400 grams wet. And it made a dough that I don't need to knead. I don't need to knead. I fold, pull, stretch, fold, pull, stretch, fold, pull, stretch, fold. I just fucking do that. And it makes a fucking lovely bread, it does. So that's my recipe now. I've changed it slightly. It's still Ted's recipe. It's still Ted's recipe. Apart from I add 100 grams more of water, and I just think it makes it a nicer dough and a nicer bread. Love it. Anyway, that's me. I'm out. Look after yourself. Love you. Bye.